Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be talking all about skincare, Korean skincare to be exact. For the past month, I've been doing a little bit of an experiment where I've just been using strictly only Korean skincare products. I kind of put a halt on everything else and I just wanted to try just Korean skincare and see where that would kind of take me. As you guys know, there's a lot of hype around Korean skincare and Korean skin or just Asian skin in general. And also before we get started with the video, I just want to give a quick shout out to Yesstyle for sponsoring today's video and supporting my channel. They were kind enough to reach out and they actually sent a bunch of new skincare items for me to try out, and that's what I will be reviewing today. So again, shout out to Yesstyle for sponsoring today's video. But I just want to let you guys know that even if this video is sponsored, my opinion will always be my own. I will always be 100% honest with you guys. With skincare, it's such a personal matter to me as well. It's such a sensitive topic. I've been on Accutane twice in the past, and you know, I would never recommend anything to you guys that I don't stand behind. And especially when it comes to skincare, I'm gonna really test it out and make sure of my thoughts before mentioning it to you guys. I just wanted to give that disclaimer out because I feel like every YouTuber has to. But the two brands that they sent over was COSRX and also PURITO. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that one right, but yeah, these are the two brands that I've been testing out for the past month. And I also wanted to add on top of that that this is not a skincare routine. This is just a skincare review of all the products that I got to try out. If you guys want to see a skincare routine down the road, then I'll be more than happy to do so. Just let me know if you're interested in seeing that. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with my skincare review. Alright, so let's go back to the start of February where I started this whole little experiment. So in the beginning of February, my skin was not doing good. I was breaking out a lot and I was getting a lot of texture, and honestly, I wasn't hopeful about my skin. I was even considering going Accutane again. That's just how bad I thought it was. Maybe it wasn't that bad, but in that moment, I felt very defeated about my skin. I just felt like nothing was going right with my skin and it was just not good. I wasn't happy with my skin. What I pretty much did was just introduce one product each week or a couple products each week. That way, if something was to happen to my skin, like if I was to get a reaction or if I was to break out, I could really pinpoint which product did that. So I didn't want to introduce everything like instantly. I gradually introduced everything, and I feel like that's how you should always do it with skincare. So yeah, let's talk about the first product. This is the COSRX Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. This actually came in a box, like a little collab set with Yesstyle and COSRX. This was one of the items, one of 4 items in that box, and pretty much I use this in the morning. So this is like my morning cleanser. When I wake up, this is what I'll use to wash my face. It smells like a little bit of like tea tree oil, which I like, and this is part of like the acne box, which I definitely need because I was breaking out a lot and I was just struggling with my skin a lot. So I'm not wearing any foundation today. I will do like a close-up of my skin. You can see I had a breakout yesterday, but my skin, I feel like I'm a little bit more confident in it. It's a really great morning cleanser. It's very, very gentle, and that's what I've noticed about Korean skincare, is that it's very, very gentle and it doesn't have like a fragrant smell to it, which is great because I don't like that. I didn't see myself breaking out to it, and I feel like my skin is properly cleaned. And the next item is the COSRX Calming Foam Cleanser. This is from the AC collection. I have a couple of items from this range, but I pretty much put this guy in my shower. So after I take my makeup off, I will go into the shower, and this is like kind of my double cleanser. I like how it foams up, so you really know it's getting everywhere on your skin and it's really taking everything off. After you use this, your skin will feel like it's very tight and like it just feels clean and fresh, like you actually got everything off. So the morning cleanser is on my sink and I use it every morning, and then this is a cleanser that I use at night to help take my makeup off, which acts as like my double cleanse. And I just like how it says calming. That's what I feel like my skin needs, especially with acne. I just feel like my skin just needs to calm down, you know? So this has been working really great as well. I haven't seen any problems with this either. We then have this toner from PURITO. This is the Centella Green Level Calming Toner. What I do with this guy, I just put a little bit in the palm of my hand, I'll mix it around and I'll slap it onto my face. I don't like using cotton pads for toners because I feel like it really soaks up the product, and when you're applying it, you're kind of like dragging it onto your skin. I just really like to push it into my skin and really absorb that product. Obviously my skin is still not perfect. I still have a lot of texture and breakouts, but comparing to what I felt from the beginning of the month to how I feel now, I just feel so different about my skin, and I really want to take care of it. I'm not saying these products are gonna like change your skin, because it really might not. I think it's a good balance of your diet and skincare. If you are using great skincare and your diet is junk, then it's like, how are you gonna support the skincare to work on your skin? You know what I mean? So it's like a balance of both. So I feel like because of my slight diet change and changing up my skincare routine, it has helped my skin a lot. So anyway, backtracking to the toner. I use this toner in the morning and also at night after I cleanse my face, and it just feels good. I love toner. I always use toner, and I feel like this is a really great one. You can see in 1 month I've used quite a bit of it. So one of the claims that it has, it says that it helps with dry and rough skin, and it reduces irritation on the skin with mild care, and that's something I can agree with. I don't feel like it's really stinging my skin. You know, you can use some toners that's very harsh and it just burns your skin a little bit, but this is just very calm, very gentle, and I think when you have acne, that's what you really do need. My next item is from COSRX as well. This is their tone balancing essence. I'm pretty new to essence. I don't think I've ever tried an essence before. I've heard many great things about essence, and so this is my first time using it. Again, you can see I've used quite a bit of it. I do the same thing with the toner. I just squirt this into the palm of my hands, mix it around, and pat it into my face. I don't want to use cotton pads and swipe my face and just drag my face even more. This one's actually very hydrating. Is that what an essence is supposed to be? I feel like essence is kind of like a toner, but this one's a little bit more thicker, and because I haven't used any essence in the past, I don't know what to really compare it to. The claims that it has is that it helps nourish and hydrates the skin over time, making it appear more radiant and clear. And then the next item is from PURITO, which is the same line as the toner in the green bottle. I don't use this one every day. I use this one kind of like every other day, or when I feel like my skin really needs it. And I also don't use a lot of it. I literally squirt like half a pump almost, and I distribute that all over my skin. I'm definitely gonna keep that in my skincare routine. So the next item is something that I'm just gonna straight off the bat like tell you guys to go buy now if you don't already have it. With skincare, although I've been using all of these products for like a month or so, you don't really see a difference instantly. It really takes a long period of time to really see if that product is really working for you. I feel like even for a month is pretty short, but this product, this guy is amazing. I've heard of these pimple patches before. This is the COSRX Clear Fit Master Patch. I heard Soothing Sister talk about it in her favorites as well. There's also like a red one. I've heard about them and I was like, it seems a little bit gimmicky, but until I tried it, I was shook of how quick the results were. It blows my mind because I've never tried an acne treatment that works this quick, and I've seen a difference. It's crazy how fast this works. So in one pack, you will get 18 patches. I only have 2 left, guys, okay? The thing with me, I probably need a bunch of these because I do get a lot of breakouts. Not a lot, but like I get like at least 2 on my face every now and then. I don't just get the one occasional one. Well, more recently it's cooled down a lot. I feel like in the beginning of the month I was using these a lot, but pretty much what they are, if you guys aren't familiar with it, it's like a pimple patch. So it's kind of like a plaster for your acne. When I first used it, I actually used it incorrectly. I put it on a pimple that wasn't like popped yet. It was just like a fresh pimple, and I used this and it didn't do anything to it. It felt like it was a little bit more smoother, but honestly I was like, it's not working. But then I put this on top of a pimple that was already like open. All of the like pussy stuff is out of it. You put this on and guys, literally the next day, it is like, I would say 90% gone. There's like a little tiny bit of a bump, but for the most part, it is gone. You use it one more time, it's flat. Like guys, it's crazy how fast this works. I've used the acne treatment from Kate Somerville and Maria Badescu, the pink one. That does not work for me. It dries out my skin, it burns my eyes. It just didn't work out for me, which is weird because I feel like everybody loves that. Even if you don't suffer with acne, you just get the occasional pimple here and there, I think this is great to have on hand. Last weekend actually, I had 2 massive pimples. They were the pimples where it's a bump and it hurts. This is very bad for me to say, but I did end up popping them forcefully and they popped, and I put these on and literally the next day, guys, it was almost smooth. I would say it had like a little tiny bump, but from where it was the night before, it was like those painful pimples, and once it popped these on, it was like it was amazing. I only have 2 left, and I was gonna put it on this pimple last night, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna save these for like a special occasion and for an emergency until I buy more. I'm definitely gonna place an order on Yesstyle again and get more of these because these are amazing. I also want to try the red one and see what they are like. So all those items that I just mentioned to you are the items that I am gonna take forward with me into my skincare routine. I did try out a bunch of other items they sent over, so I want to share my thoughts on them. The first one is the Centella Green Level Safe Sunscreen. It's the same line as the toner and as the serum that I like. This is not the best sunscreen to wear underneath your makeup. I feel like it makes my skin look very, very dewy, very oily. I feel like I got oily up quicker. But I mean, if you just want to wear it on an everyday basis and you don't wear any foundation on, I think it looks great. I don't think there's any problem with it. I know it's important to wear sunscreen, but I feel like it just makes me look too oily. So this sunscreen personally didn't work out on my oily skin, and I might pass this on to my mum because I think she will really like it. The other product that I got to use is the COSRX Ultimate Moisturizing Honey Overnight Mask. So this came along with the cleanser in the collab box. I actually only used this guy once, and I don't know if it was this that broke me out, but the next day I did get a couple of pimples. I don't know if it was something that I ate that day and I used this at night and I blamed it on this guy. I don't really know. I gotta still test this one out. I want to wait for my skin to clear up a little bit more, try it out, and then I can really see if I'm getting acne from it. For the one time that I used it, I did see myself breaking out for it, but I don't want to like blame it completely, but I think it might have been this guy. And the last item that I got to try out is the COSRX AC Collection Ultimate Spot Cream, and this also came in that little acne package. I think for my skin doesn't react to these kind of cream acne treatments. I think my skin really likes something that's very targeted towards the acne. So this works out really great for my pimples. I really do see a difference, but for this guy, I didn't see that my acne was going away or going down. I think maybe it's a kind of acne that I have. And lastly, I have a couple more items here that I didn't get to try out, but I just thought I would just show you guys so you guys know what's in the market. And a very important thing I forgot to mention, COSRX and PURITO is cruelty-free. They are Korean cruelty-free skincare brands, and I think that is just so amazing. This is the biggest reason why I wanted to try these products out, because it is so hard finding Korean cruelty-free skincare. When there are things that work and are cruelty-free, I always want to mention it to you guys, especially when it's Korean or Asian products, because in the Asian market, it's very hard to figure out what is cruelty-free or not, and I want to use my platform and promote these brands because I feel like it needs to be promoted and it's not promoted enough. Yesstyle was so generous, they actually sent me extra things, like double steps. So I have 2 extra toners. These are the COSRX toners from the AC collection. This one is the intensive toner, which looks like that, and this one is the mild. I don't think I would use intensive. It sounds a little bit too harsh. I don't know, intensive sounds pretty intense. So I think after I finish this toner, maybe I'll try out the mild one. And then the last item is another serum, which is from PURITO. This is the Pure Vitamin C Serum. So yeah, once the serum finishes, I'll try this one out and see which one I like better. But yeah, they sent me a bunch of skincare items that there were like double items for each step. So now that you guys have heard my opinion on all of these skincare items that I've been testing out, I want to kind of give you my thoughts on how I feel today about my skin and what I'm gonna do moving forward with my skincare routine. So like I've been mentioning, I definitely have seen a difference in my skin. I'm getting less breakouts, the texture is going away, but it's not perfect. My skin is still breaking out, and like I also mentioned, I did change my diet a little bit. I also feel like my skin is a little bit more glowy. I don't know if it's just me, you know, I see my face every single day, guys. It's hard to see an improvement in my skin when you're constantly looking at yourself. I feel like in the past month, a lot of you guys have been requesting for a skincare routine, which is really weird because I feel like my skin is definitely not at its best right now. I'm like, why am I getting so many requests for a skincare routine? So maybe to you guys who only see me once or twice a week in my videos, you might have seen that my skin appears more glowy and more clearer. Even if I'm getting acne, it might just appear more clearer. I don't know. Also, at the start of the month, I was not hopeful about my skin. I was like, I might need to go to the doctor soon and ask for Accutane again. And I wasn't even sure about this whole Korean skincare experiment. I really wasn't sure if this was gonna work. But me now, I'm more confident in my skin. I'm confident about the products. I'm like, maybe my skin will go back to how it was. Like, I feel pumped for it. In the start of the month, I definitely wasn't feeling like that. And I also think that my skin is very, very stubborn. So I think definitely over time, I will see better results. I think 1 month for my skin is not enough. I definitely need to try it out for a lot longer, which I definitely will. But yeah guys, that is pretty much going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys found this little review helpful on all of these items in case you might have been interested in any of them. I will definitely keep you guys updated with a skincare routine and everything like that. If you have any questions about anything, just ask away in the comments down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you again to Yesstyle for sponsoring today's video and supporting my channel. Thumbs up the video if you guys want a skincare routine, and if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe on your way out. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!